welcome again to another edition of Spotlight. We have a very, very special guest with us here today, Kiki, as everybody knows him. This is an edition where Espresso gives a spotlight to small business owners every Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. So here today we have Kiki, and we will allow him to share his story and tell us more about the fashion industry, which is very interesting and very much booming nowadays. So yes, but without further ado, Kiki, please introduce yourself.
So my name is Gilbert. People mostly call me Kiki, even at work. Nobody calls me Gilbert. I'm from Amber, Montana. My mom's from Amber, my dad's from Montana, and I'm 26 years old. I started designing when I was a kid, basically. I would just draw on everything. In school, the teacher would hand me a paper and I would just turn it around and just draw something at the back. The corners of all my books, everything, I would just sketch on everything that I could see, a piece of cotton, anything. So it was something that was with me for a very long time, and I never thought I'd do it as a side thing today, but you always get carried away with jobs and expectations that people have for you. But so I am doing this as a small business on the side. I have a full-time job as well, so I try hard to keep my time free. Well, I don't really have free time, but when I do, I focus mainly on that and try to keep my social life active as well. So it's pretty difficult.
That's very important.
But so it's I'm happy that I'm doing this right now, and a lot of people have contributed towards me doing this, so it means a lot, and it's very important to me. Like, I wish that I could do this full-time one day. So
awesome. Would you call yourself an artist?
I would say that in a way, yes, because art is very vague, like anybody can do art, and anybody, whatever you consider it to be art, is something that you find beautiful, and maybe other people won't see it as art or won't define it as beautiful, but it's what you perceive as art, then it will be like a definition of art. So I think that I consider myself an artist because I draw, and then I do this, I paint, so I guess so.
I can see that in your work. You've shown me a bit of your work just before here, and I must admit I did see the V Pride. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And very amazing. What is your inspiration when you do these collections? What do you think of?
So what I think of is mostly like, I try to keep it very island wear fashion. I don't want to go into like high fashion, or maybe not now, but later on, but I try to keep it very like accessible to our people. We're not very out there and in a lot of things, and we're slowly moving into, and technology is helping a lot, and that's making people see things that, so I'm slowly, getting people on there, and I know that people nowadays like to dress up a lot, so people like to look good, especially people our generation and the younger generation, and even like, I think we're inspiring the generation before us to get dressed up as well. And I think we grew up in a society where people are always like, oh, why are you always dressing up, like, where are you going? So in a way, it's like the inspiration for me is to dress up the new Vanuatu people, to make them look good, because it's always nice to look good, and it brings confidence, makes people confident, and it's a good thing to see confident people.
Of course, and it's a bit something different than just island dress. I mean, give a little bit of flavor and flair in there. Yes,
that was my main goal. Was like when I was invited by V Pride to do the second or third edition, I think it was the third edition of the fashion show, I was like, okay, one of my main goals was to always redesign the island dress because it's always, you know, we've seen it just the same thing for very, very long times. And I was like, I didn't change it a lot. I just made it a bit more fitting, and a lot of people love it. So, but yeah, thanks to V Pride for giving me that platform at the beginning. That was very amazing, and I've done 2 shows with them already. So yeah.
Nice. Would you say that changing the island dress is your favorite piece? Like, I want to know which one is your favorite piece. We will put it up on screen if you can think of one.
So I think, yeah, definitely the island dress is my favorite piece that I've done, even though I've done a few different things, but the island dress is my top one because, excuse me, first of all, it's like the one that people want the most. It's like the best selling one. And I also, because I've done this design, like I've redesigned it like this, but I have so much more ideas to redesign it differently. So it's like, this is, I just want to take it and then keep changing it every time. So yeah.
You say you've done redesigns of this island dress. Now, how long does it take you, like your process from designing to actual product?
You know, it takes for me, it's just like a drawing. It's like I said before, I just sketch it and then I try to see if it's gonna actually work out on the as an actual piece. So from there, I'll talk with my tailor and we'll try to work it out. But it doesn't take much.
Give us like a time frame, maybe a month.
I'll probably say like a month would be like the final product. Like it's perfect. It's what I want.
Okay.
But like a month would be pushing it.
Pushing it. And how do you get these? I mean, I'm sure you're very, very prominent on social media, but how do you push your products specifically nowadays? Is it just word of mouth or mostly?
After the first show, I didn't really want to be out there because I had, like I said, I have a full-time job, and I didn't want to disappoint customers and people asking, like, and then me not be able to deliver.
Yes.
So I waited a bit. I waited a few months actually, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm ready now. I've worked out my plan. I can do this. So once I started doing it slowly, getting orders in, got one of my good friends, Wallinger, to help me set up my page.
I love Wallinger.
So he's amazing. He helped me a lot with the website because I'm not a very good tech person. So he helped me a lot with that. And then we set up the page, and from there, I think, because before we set up the page, it was people basically messaging me on my private account, and it was just out of control, and I had to do it. And once I did it, I think everyone was kind of waiting for a page to go up so they could. So yeah, from there I got my following, and I just asked people to send me pictures when they wear the garments, and then I just post it up once I tag them, and then the pictures just get shared around, and then it reaches a lot of people, so it's great. And I did my Instagram as well, so yeah, basically it's these 2 at the moment that are bringing in customers.
Are you thinking of going on TikTok anytime soon for your page?
I have a TikTok account. It's got 1 video on there. But yeah, hopefully that I'll find time to do that one as well. It's just time management. Yeah.
As you grow, maybe you'll find somebody who can help you out.
True. Yes. Exactly.
And I'm curious about your take on the fashion industry here in Vanuatu, and specifically the difference between the women's fashion and male's fashion. Because I heard there's not a lot of choices for men, and is that something you're trying to help out in and trying to give more choices to men?
Honestly, that's true. Like a lot of men in this part of the world, I think it's true that men don't have much choice.
Yes.
Because, like we've said, people are not very open to a lot of things, and I think fashion is one of them. Like, you wouldn't see. So I think people our age dress up more than the generation before
Yes,
us
I agree.
as to men, but so for me, yes, I try to change that. Like last year at the show, I didn't just put up island shirts like the one I'm wearing, or just like basic island shirts. I did some wrap shirt inspired by the Japanese kimono, so it was like so it's very I try to change it up a lot, and I used Sulus and lava lavas a lot in my shows for men because it's something that I want. I love wearing lava lavas, so I'd like to see more men wearing it, and not just at home, but you can wear it.
And what is your response so far from your male customers? Like, do they order it, or is it their girlfriends or moms ordering it for them?
Right now, it's just a lot. People are getting it as gifts.
Okay.
So, but I have lava lavas are really good. Like everybody buys them. They are, I think a staple as an eyeliner. We all need a lava lava.
Of course.
But yeah. So the wrap kimono was like after the wrap shirts after the show they all sold out.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm glad that some people liked it. I even did like some nice shirts with the wraparound Sulu, and it was sold out as well, bought by locals. Wow. So it's inspiring to see that people want to dress up, and I've got orders for the same thing by locals. So that's
you're busy.
I'm busy. But yeah, I love it when especially men order stuff outside of the comfort zone, and the stuff that you wouldn't expect them to expect a local to wear. So it's nice to see that you're making people change differently.
And you're inspiring them to feel comfortable and feel confident. That's
exactly.
Great. I notice you keep saying you have like a full-time job, is it? And then you're doing this part-time, and you're trying to balance it while coming up with these creative, amazing ideas for clothes. How do you handle all of that? Like, where do you put your time? And your social life?
So, I'm thankful that my mom is helping me a lot in this process. So, since all of the garments are hand printed and handmade, basically, so it's when I'm at work, she will do most of my printing for me, and then when I'm at home or when it's my day off, the weekend, or sometimes even at night when I go home, I try to do some just to relieve her during the day. But she's basically the only help I have.
You're the only.
So yeah, and I work with 2 amazing tailors as well. So I have myself and 3 other people.
Oh, so it's like you're here, there's your mom behind you, a few tailors.
Just 2 tailors.
Oh, sorry, 2 tailors. And then that's it?
That's it.
That's your team?
That's my team, basically. And so my 2 tailors are both local and both very talented as well.
Nice.
And so they have their personal tailoring business as well on the side, but
You work with them?
I work with them on the side, so yeah, it's nice too. And I support them in what they do as well, so it's amazing.
Do you have, I noticed there are a few other young fashion designers like you. What do you, do you have any comments about how you guys work together as a team? Do you work together, share ideas amongst each other, or is it just a lot of competition between you?
Within the other local?
Yeah,
between the local.
local.
No, honestly, I don't see anybody as I don't see it as a competition. For me, if I can do it, you can do it. We can all do it, because we're not gonna do the same thing.
Right.
My thing will be different from yours, and so there's no competition between us. It's like you said, we try to give ideas and we even encourage each other, help out during the show, before the show last year, which was the biggest one yet. We were helping each other a lot, so it was very, very nice.
Do you have like a particular time of the year where you see that it's very busy? Or is it always busy, of course?
I would say that it's just busy throughout, but then you get little peaks around Christmas.
Of course, yes.
And then last year, which I didn't do because I was already booked out before the Independence celebration. So I was like, I'm not going to do Independence orders. I'm not doing them because we know a lot of people are last minute.
Yes.
And so yeah, I didn't do it last year, but this year in January when I opened the first batch of orders, I had some people order the July Independence.
Oh, so
they're like, we're getting ready, no last minute.
Yes, no, that's very good. So if you want to place your orders, please do it now, or are you closed already?
I'm closed right now, but hopefully I'll post notice soon to take orders again. So yeah, I tried to finish what I have, but yeah, it's really hard.
Would you say overall this business is profitable and good for locals to get into?
Yes, it's definitely like a good business. Like like I say, like the mamas have been sewing island dresses for years and years, and I can make island dresses as well. So it's not a competition. Like I said, my one will be different and your one will be different. She will do something else. So we're not always going to do the same thing. And excuse me.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
We're always going to do different things, and I think it's a good business, honestly. Like I said, people like to dress up. People our generation like to dress up. The generation before us, even I have orders from younger kids as well, like the younger teenagers ordering while their parents pay for it. So it's nice because this is like one of my main goals was exactly to make people look good, and when people tell me that when I ask them, do you like it? And they're like, no, I don't like it, I love it. It's like, it's the best. It's the best. So yeah.
But how do you how can you encourage people? Because I know there's one thing I always focus on is people are scared of failing. How do you encourage them to put themselves out there? I know you're very much out there. You're very strong in yourself. But there are people...
When people used to say, if you want it, you gotta work for it. And I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. But now I'm like, I see it like it's a lot of hard work. And if you're gonna put yourself out there, you have to work. You need to back yourself up and because at the beginning, like I said, I didn't want to put myself out there because of I was scared of failing. I didn't want to let people down.
Yeah.
And when I did it, I was like, you know what, I'll just go for it. If it goes well, it goes well. And if it doesn't, I'll learn from this, and then if I want to decide to do it again, to restart all over, then I already know where I went wrong in the first place, and then I can. But yeah, it's very hard for some people to put themselves out there, like myself, and including at the beginning, like I said. And I have some friends that are still, because they have a full-time job as well. They're like, oh, it's trying to manage everything, and but then again, you need to put in the time and the hard work. Like I said, I try to find free time.
Yes. It's a lot of time and energy.
It's a lot of time and energy, and like I have days where I'm just gonna delete this page and I'm just gonna forget about everything.
Hey, speaking of the page, you haven't told the audience which page exactly.
So the page is G&M on Facebook, and on Instagram it's just Gilbert and Mermer. So Gilbert is my first name, and Mermer is because it's my mom's last name. That's why it's not just Gilbert Mermer, but it's Gilbert and Mermer. In the back, pushing me like this.
And okay, last very important question. what is your favorite thing about this business that you're running? What do you love the most?
Okay, so the first thing I would say is I love it when my customers message me and they're like, I'm wearing this today and I'm going to town to show off.
Oh my god. I love that. Yeah.
Or they, like I said before, I ask them if they like it, because you know, you always do things and you're like, okay, don't know if it's gonna be to their liking.
Mm-hmm.
And when they tell me they love it, it's yet again another best feeling. And then when, because I usually ask people to send me pictures, but then when I go through town and I see someone wearing one of my
Right?
so and I see it and I'm like, oh my god, I did that. So it's nice. It's always nice to. So that's my three favorite things about it. It's like, and also because, like I said, I like to see people dressed up. It makes people confident, especially if you're daring to wear something like the island dress.
Yes.
Redesigned like that.
I feel like your customers become your friends almost.
Yeah, like once people order from me and then I have this list of order that I try to get through, and then you have people that have already ordered from me just shove their name above everyone else, like I need another dress.
Please, me again.
So it's really hard to say, I try to say no to people, to my customers.
Keyword try.
But try, yeah. But it's hard when I have these amazing people supporting me and basically letting me do this, like giving me a chance to do this, because it's really something I want to do full time. So hopefully I get to do that soon.
Amazing, and we hope that you get to do that soon as well. We're coming to the end of this very short spotlight. Thank you again, Gilbert. Please shout out your page again and your phone number if you have any for people to contact you.
So my page on Facebook is G&M, and on on Instagram is Gilbert and Mermer. So you can find my other details on my Facebook page. So yeah, give a follow and a like if you want.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this interview, Gilbert. We at Espresso and Next were very happy and very glad that you came in very last minute. Thank you so much. And we hope that you, the audience, learned a lot from Gilbert, and please go follow his page, go order from him, get him busy. And thank you again. See you guys next week, same time again on Thursday, every Thursday, 6 p.m. for another interview with another business person on